you go. How y'all doing?
Here we go.
Thank you for that spirit tunnel.
I love it.
Okay, I'm here, girl.
Hi.
Thank y'all for having me.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Janine Rubenstein. I am editor-at-large and host at People, where we cover all things entertainment. And over the years, I have had the pleasure of interviewing this woman of the hour, woman of the year. I mean,
thank you.
Multi-hyphenate, multi-talented sanger, actress, producer, EGOT winner. Okay?
Thank you. I wore the ring for y'all today.
All of those things. But I have never actually gotten to sit down with you physically and talk about this journey and this moment you are in now as an award-winning talk show host of the Jennifer Hudson Show.
NAACP, yes, thank you so much.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
So I am excited to be here. And honestly, I took one of those little Cape Air things over here. So I'm excited to just be on terra firma. Very excited to be here and do this. But before we get into it, I want to watch this sizzle on all things Jennifer Hudson from Warner Brothers Television Group.
I haven't seen it. Okay. I want to see.
Can I have your attention?
Hey, y'all, don't be tripping, because my girl J. Hud be dripping.
Choose joy every day of my life, but I want to bring it into this season because we all should be choosing joy. So I don't know if y'all seen our spirit tunnel that we have going on here. Did you see how fun it is?
I walked through those doors and it was like this love bomb.
Do you feel the love?
I feel it. This is awesome. This is why you got the best show on TV.
Thank you.
Oh, it's the best thing ever.
We lit here today, you know?
I want to be Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, wow.
You're legendary.
Wow.
And what can't you do? And you got an EGOT. I'm so jealous of you.
Thank you.
I ain't got an E. How about that?
That's the reason why I want to do a talk show, so that everyone could be included.
I'm a third grade school teacher. It's so rewarding just for the kids. I love my students.
Well, Papermate love what you do for all your students. They're giving you $10,000, baby.
I'm so enormously proud of you.
Thank
and
you.
I know for you,
Oh, the best is yet to come. What she said, what she wanted. You got me in tears. Y'all see it?
Aww. Right?
Thank you.
The joy, the happiness, all of that is just popping off of that screen.
Wow.
And I see you getting a little emotional just looking at that.
I don't take it lightly at all. It's a blessing, to be able to be here and have all of this love and support. Thank y'all so much for always supporting me throughout my entire career. I don't take it lightly, and I'm just grateful to still be on this journey. So thank you. Thank you.
And you call it a journey. So let's go back. Way back.
Ooh, child.
Back
Okay.
into time. 2004 is when I feel like most of us met you. American Idol. Y'all remember? Yeah.
That was 21 years ago, y'all.
21 years ago.
Yes.
Who was Jennifer Hudson? J. Hud, if you're nasty. Who was Jennifer Hudson then?
A little black girl from the south side of Chicago sitting on the church steps, dreaming up my dreams, but God has so much more in store for me that I'm blown away by each and every day. It was my best friend and I, Walter. He's here, he's shy, he's somewhere hiding, y'all. But we were young. 11 years old is when we first met in the 6th grade. And he heard me sing. And from that moment, he was determined for the world to hear me sing. So it always takes me back to those very church steps, right across the street from my house that I grew up in. and we would dream up this dream. And so every now and then I look back at him and I say, friend, we actually made it. Can you believe we made it? You know what I mean? So that's what I think of. I always come up with big, bright ideas, and it's a lot to keep up with, y'all. My mom used to be like, sit down. You can't do everything. But, you know, I was just blessed to just have a lot of dreams, but she instilled in us, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Yeah. And I'm just willing to try, you know?
When it comes to Idol, and that moment, and just like searing yourself into the hearts of millions of Americans, and then walking away from that, not a winner, but still a winner. What was the big dream right after that door closed?
Well, one, to keep going. I mean, obviously, when you're eliminated from a show like that, people tend to think it's over. But I gave myself a talking to. I said, you know what? You still have your talent, you know, and you still have your passion to do what you love to do. And that has not ended. Yeah. And I said, whatever it is, I actually said it during my exit interview, leaving the show. I said, I'll be back. I don't know when, I don't know how. I will have to sing my way to it, but I will be back. Mm-hmm. And 2 years later, it was Dreamgirls.
That dream, Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Dreamgirls. And you won an Oscar. You got the O in the EGOT for Dreamgirls, for your role in Dreamgirls.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I remember sitting in the theater with my best friend, 2006, watching that and just being blown away and asking myself, that's her. That's the
same girl. Yes, ma'am.
So what was that journey like for you? Because I mean, if you need a sign that it ain't over, right, that's one of the biggest signs I've ever seen.
Wow. You said what was, ooh, you're taking me way back. But to me, it was my second opportunity. And I learned from my first opportunity. I always say nothing is just. Each thing prepares you for the next, right? And so I'm grateful for that opportunity God gave me. And I said, okay, I got it now, God. Hold on. And I mean, you know, take and apply what I learned from my American Idol experience and use it for my Dreamgirls experience, you know? And again, like I say, I was so grateful for the opportunity. If you give me the opportunity, I'm going to make it work, you know? And I told my director, all I want to do was get my lines right and make him proud because he had given me that opportunity, you know? And thankfully, you know, it worked out, and it was my mom. She used to tell me everything I could do. Jenny, I think you could act. Jenny, I think you could draw. And I said, yeah, okay, mama, whatever. It ended up doing it. It ended up winning an Oscar on my first film. So, you know. Right? So trust your mamas, okay?
Trust your mama. Yes. Speaking of which, my mama told me to sit up straight.
Yes,
she always tells me, sit up straight. Okay. EGOT status. You know, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, you have them all. What would you say was the one that was, am I gonna get this? Like, kind of the hardest to come by?
Well, see, I never think of like doing anything for the accolades. It's really for the passion and the love. Yeah. It's what I simply love to do.
Or maybe the one that surprised you the most.
Now, that it took a long time for that Emmy, though, I ain't gonna lie. But, yeah, that was probably the one that took the longest to get. But they kind of came together because the Oscar and the Grammy came together. And then years passed, and then I won. I don't even know which one next. The Emmy. No, what was it? The Emmy.
The Emmy, then the...
And then the Tony.
Then the Tony.
But you got to manifest things, too. If you don't mind, if I tell you a little story. So, because I'm a talk show host, so let me talk to you. Okay. So when I did Dreamgirls, it was Jamie Foxx who was like, you're going to win an Oscar for this. But the craziest thing about this girl is she has no clue what's going on, and I didn't, right? So I won the Oscar for Dreamgirls. Now, as a young girl, all I dreamt about was winning a Grammy, being a singer like Whitney Houston, right? But again, God always gives you a little bit more than what you asked for. So right before I won the Oscar, I got a dog that Christmas before the nominations came out, and I named him Oscar.
Well.
Then I won the Oscar. Then I said, hold on, Oscar need a girlfriend, and I need to name her Grammy. I'm so serious, y'all. People be like, shit. No, I be dead serious. And I got the dog Grammy, and guess what? I won the Grammy the next season.
Oh, my goodness.
So then people like, okay, so you need to get a dog and name it Emmy and Tony. I said, no, I ain't getting no more pets.
Look,
Okay?
you know how these people getting dogs, calling them retirement and
Right. Billion is next.
Birkin.
Billion come in. Okay. But I started to manifest it in other forms, and then the Tony and the Emmy later came, and now I'm the 17th EGOT.
It's on the ring.
So I put it in ring form
It's
because
on the
I wasn't
ring.
getting no more animals. So here's the ring that says EGOT that help manifest.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this? Okay, the EGOT.
Amazing. And the manifesting is just through the roof. But there were valleys. How did you survive those valleys? Where did you pull the joy that you're bringing on this show? Even the idea of calling it the happy place. Where does that come from? Where does that generate for you?
Well, it all goes back to my mother. She used to say, Jenny, what I love about you most is no matter how negative things may be, you always tend to find the positive. And, you know, I thank God that I have a positive perspective. And in everything, I always try to look and find the beauty in it. Even in experiences where you don't feel like you've won or you feel like you've lost. It's still a great experience because in it is a lesson that's going to help you grow and get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't look at anything as a negative because nothing is just. Whatever that setback was, may be preparing you for what's to come, or it's building your character, or it's strengthening you. You know, it will work out for your good in the end.
Yeah.
That's how I see the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Thank you.
outlook.
Thank you.
You talk about your mom and you talk about family so much and just the impact. It's almost in every answer, that love. When you think about the influence that they had on your life, that they still have on your life, what are some of the moments? What are some of the things that come to mind about your family that carry you through those tough times?
Wow. Well, I'm blessed to have a very huge family and a very close-knit family. People are blown away, like how the magnitude, the size of it, and the closeness in it. You know, so that is the base. That's the foundation. Even when I go out places, I feel like you're my cousins, you're my aunts, you know, it's all family. And I love being in the industry and hearing different ones say that. They like, man, everything, it feels like family. It feels like family. And that comes from, that's what I grew up with and still have around me. You know, it's that base. I was in church 7 days a week, honey. Okay, my teachers was my cousins and cousins was my teachers, so I saw them every day of the week. And so it's just, everything is family oriented. Yeah. And, you know, you're trying to chat up in the way they should go, you'll never part, you know? So that's that base that we have, that I'm blessed to have and grateful for.
I love it. And you're also a mama.
Yes, ma'am, I am. Good child.
A basketball mom, too,
yes,
that I've seen. How is he doing? You were telling me backstage about a miraculous presto changeo that happened in your life.
I cannot get over it. So little David, everyone thinks he's still a little baby. He is not little anymore. He'll be 16 on the 10th of this month. And it's time, it's time for him to get a job, okay? I said, listen, like, I didn't grow up like this. I may be the reason you get to grow up this way, but I work for everything I got. And so you're going to start earning your keep, too.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Because our kids need that.
Yes.
And we know as parents, each phase is different. He's a beautiful young man. And I also have 7 of his other cousins. I call them Camp David. So if you ever see me walking around with a herd of boys, those are the boys. And they're all family, and they get to grow up together and things like that. But little David is into basketball and music, actually. Yeah, and he's super tall. People are like, who is that man Jennifer with? I'll be like, y'all, that's my son, okay? That's how much he has grown, and he's going into his junior year of high school. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So who's that man? That's not the man we were seeing you with. We know who that man is.
Okay, oh, yes. Girl. I like how you slipped that in.
Yeah, I just had to. But yes. When you think about this act you're doing, because we're going to get into this show and just the juggernaut that it has become and the work it takes to balance all of that. But what does it look like when you do have those off moments? When it's summer right now, like you have your son, you have all these different things going on, and you have a breather. How do you just woo-sah?
I'm learning now how to woo-sah. Because I do my job and then I go sit down. But, you know, days don't come as easy as they used to, so we got to live our best lives. And I am outside, okay? Yes, that's me, you see, shopping right next to you. Yes, that's me riding a bike right past you, okay? Like, just making time for self more. And also with my son growing older, he like, Mom, I'm going over here. Well, you going over there, baby? I'm finna go do this for me. You know what I mean? We have to do that no matter who you are. Take your time for yourself. And I'm learning that more and more. And it took me to get, how old am I? I'm finna be 44, I think, in the next month. Sometimes it takes you a while to learn those things. So this summer, and because last summer, not to plug the Christmas album, but I had a Christmas album. Some of y'all came to the concert. I literally did 170 shows through the season. And in the midst of that, a holiday tour, and recorded the music. So this summer,
working.
I said I wasn't gonna do nothing but come and look y'all upside the head, okay? And enjoy myself in the midst of it. So living life. Yeah, so I'm enjoying doing that.
Yeah, and Martha's Vineyard is one of the most beautiful places to do that.
It is one of my favorite places as well. Yes.
Well, I heard, a little birdie told me that it's
What you hear,
actually one of the places that was your stepping stone to the Jennifer Hudson Show.
It is.
So tell that story.
Yeah, it was here, guys, when I said, you know what? I want to walk into this talk show space and start my journey in first chapter of becoming a talk show host. And so I cannot believe I am here right now and we're getting ready to go into season 4. Yeah. You know, but again, right?
And you were promoting Aretha.
I was here last. Yeah, it juggles my mind depending on what words you use. So last time I was here was for Respect. The film. And then now I'm here for, and that was when I said, you know what? I would like to, you know, walk into the talk show host world and try. And again, now we're going into season 4 and see how fast it's going by. Yeah. My goal is 25 seasons.
Ooh.
Okay? I may come a happy place. Yeah.
How did you make season 1 happen? What was all the magic that went on behind the scenes that gave us that season 1 that did so amazingly well, including the other 2?
Well, I got to give credit to my staff and my crew. My whole team, from Graham to Walter to Krista, everybody. It's a group effort. So the producers, Andy and Corey, I mean, it's a sea of them. And the hard work that they put in and the faith that they have in me. And I get to ride on their shoulders because this is what they do. And I'm the student in it. And get to learn, even starting out in season 1, like just walking into it with heart. And what I've learned in doing the talk show is while it's happening, life is happening. You know what I mean? But I feel like the biggest way to connect with people each and every day is through life and having life experiences. So the show has been a reflection of that, you know, and that's what we try to lead with as a Team J Hood family. You know, that's what we like to do at the show.
Yeah. How did you prepare? I mean, did you pull on the acting? We know the singing is in there, but just in getting yourself into the talk show host space, which is it's different.
It's very different. It's very different. Well, one, again, following the lead of the amazing producers that I have on the show, obviously looking at greats like Oprah Winfrey and Barbara Walters. I was looking at her the other day. Just, I'm a sponge. I like to absorb what, you know, the atmosphere, what I'm around, and learn from those teachings. But I felt like what was most important for me that I wanted to lead with is being a person. You know what I mean? Like being human. Someone that's living life and responding to it. Because I'm not here to be up here and talk to you down there. No, we're all here together. You know what I mean? And I feel like whether it's music, whether it's film, now talk show hosting, it's all coming from, I hope you know this, but a real place. And for me, that has always been my connection. If I'm singing a song, somewhere in it is my story. If I'm crying a tear, that comes from real pain. If I'm sharing my testimony, that comes from real life experiences. And that to me is the connection with my audience. And that's how I like to lead, because I want to see your human first, and I want you to see my human. I don't care about the wars. They may mount up on my wall, but they do not amount to who I am as a person at all.
And did.
You know, thank you. But that's what I love to see, and that's what I wanted to be able to have a show to give everyone a platform. Of course we have celebrities coming through every day, but what about the everyday heroes? You know what I mean? We all have a story. We all have a testimony. We all have a superpower. And I've been blessed to be able to have a platform to share that with everyone, you know, so we can come together. It's a safe place that everyone is welcome to come to. Yeah.
Now, the spirit tunnel situation. Can we talk about just where it came from, whose bright idea this was, and your reaction to just the viralness that has come from the spirit tunnel?
It has completely blown us away, and it is called the spirit tunnel. People are like, that thing you do when you come up the hallway, and I'm like, the spirit tunnel. Oddly, when I was doing the film Respect, people were like, well, you could call yourself the queen. No, I know my place. Miss Franklin is the queen, and I'll take princess of soul. But what I am, I like to call myself the queen of spirit, okay? So that's where the name Spirit Tunnel comes from. But I got to give a credit to the producers. Yeah. I think they took like all the elements of the things that I love. I love people. I love celebrating people. And my favorite way to do it is through music. So why not celebrate you by singing your song as you come into the happy place? And I love for everybody to feel welcome. You know what I mean? And we all do. And I was like, we should I think the difference that was made, because they used to do it for me. And I was like, we should share this with the world so they could understand the energy that's around here, so they know what makes this show different from other shows, or even how I got here, you know what I mean? And once we did that, to see the joy and the beauty and the love that is brought around the world has blown us completely away. But the best part is to see it, all the love and the joy being spreaded. Yeah. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Oh, it goes everywhere. Wow. And I'm telling you, the Mufasa moment, we covered it. Everybody covered it. It was like, wait a second, the spirit tunnel. The spirit tunnel. I'm watching every day. Yes. What was your reaction to waking up and like just seeing how much that blew up?
You know what? I mean, everybody loves the RPM. We all love RPM.
That's Mufasa.
Right? But you know, my favorite is Blair Underwood, child.
Really?
Baby, go look at that. He like, I'm gonna show them. I was like, okay.
Well, that set the level. People was like, okay.
Yes.
Especially the brothers, they was like, dang, Aaron, now I gotta
work
on my shimmy.
It has taken a life of its own. Like, people they want redos, they wanna. So guys, I'm literally sitting in my chair. I have a monitor and I can watch people as they walking down the spirit tunnel. Do you know how long I'm out there waiting? Because they like, hold on.
Run it back.
Hold on. Okay, roll the camera. All right, I'm gonna do this. Cut. It's like, it has really taken a life of its own. But I like that it breaks the ice. Yeah. As soon as you hit the dough, that's how it is at home. Yeah. Some of y'all done ran into me on the street, you done already felt it. Like, this is just the energy that the happy place brings, that we love to give and create, and we want you to feel at home. Yeah. We want you to feel a part of it. This goes from the guests to the audience, to the staff, to the crew. Baby, we all here together. Yeah. Okay? And it's a celebration of that and the memories that it creates. Those are the things that I love. Yeah. I love to see people come together on one accord and positivity. Yeah. It's so much craziness in the world.
Oh, we need it.
You know, we need something just like, okay, honey, give me something else. Something that's just no matter where you are, because I done seen the highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows, and everything in between. So I could meet you wherever you're at. Like, okay, what you going through, baby? We gonna go through it together. Okay, you celebrating something, but where the balloons at? You know what I mean? We're in it together. Yeah.
What about you, though? Before you get out there, what is a J HUD ritual just to get yourself into the happy place before you get to the happy place? What do you do?
Well, you know, every day ain't happy. No, that's life, right?
Girl, they're laughing because they know.
I know. That is a great question. But what gets me in the spirit? Well, definitely music. Mm-hmm. And then they spirit tunnel me all the time. They be like, are you here? Are you pulling up? And I'll be like, oh, Lord, they about to spirit tunnel me. So that gets me going. They don't do it every day. And sometimes I go in there and wake them up. I got my boombox, like, wake it up. Because to me, a room without music has no personality. I have to say that. But to answer your question, I like to walk through the garden before I go in to center myself. Yeah. Sometimes I play music. Of course, I talk to God. I talk to that man of mine, too. He's such a light, and he lifts my spirits a lot. But sometimes some days, ooh, y'all will have no idea. It'd be like, Lord, it's a lot going on. But soon as I walk through those doors and meet the energy of the crowd, the audience, and then the guests, and I thrive off of energy. And it's like, wow, you came all the way to my show. This is your experience. I want you to have an amazing experience. So you being excited excites me, and it lifts me up. Or seeing those in the audience and how excited they are. Those are the things that just wakes me right on up.
Take me into a moment. Take me to a show, a moment, a guest, whoever it may have been, that you walked off the stage and you were like, that was magic right there. That was magical. The exchange that you had, maybe it was something they said, maybe it was their reaction to something you did or gave them. But what is one, just one, because I know there's many, that's on your heart?
That is the hardest thing. It's been so many guests.
I know, almost 4 seasons now. Sorry.
I know. Oh, you may have me here. I feel like, I don't want to say every guest is special. They are. One that comes to mind, I love when Magic Johnson came to the show.
Oh.
Yes. And why he sticks out to me is because he didn't come for anything. He just wanted to come and lend his support. He didn't come to promote anything. He just like, I want to be here to support you and give you encouragement and light and love. So that holds a special place for me. It's a lot of human interest that comes through the show. I keep in touch with all the babies, Lil Tatum, Pastor Luke. Is it, those things are touching. And I like to be present, like, in the moment. But it's a lot of moments. Yeah. But Magic Johnson, then when Michelle Obama came through the show, too. What you mean? Oprah? You know, it is so many. And then when I get to walk up the hallway and look at all the pictures and be like, wow, we had this moment and this moment and you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
Does J-Hud still get nerves ever?
Yeah, but the show must go on. Mm-hmm. It's like, I always say that my passion is bigger than my fear. You know, I'm afraid of a lot of things. But then I also like to use it for that moment. Yeah. Because it's a human feeling, right? So, okay, I'm human, and I may feel that way. I may be afraid. I may not know. I may, be figuring it out, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But yes, I get, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm acting, Lord, look at the flow, because these people with the cameras looking at me. If I'm singing before I come out, I'm like, do I know the words? Okay. At the show, I'll be like, oh, they waiting for me to talk. So it's a lot of emotions, but that's passion. Yeah. If you're not nervous, you don't care. But if the nerves are there, if I'm not nervous, then that's when I'm nervous, because something ain't gonna go right. Yeah. At least as a performer, I come to realize that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that is one of the reasons I love tuning in, is because I just know I can get a little mini J-Hud concert on any given day. I can turn it on and just be blown away. So what was the thinking? Of course we knew music was going to be incorporated, your music. But what was the thinking behind that in terms of when to incorporate, how much to incorporate? Sometimes it just comes out of you. How do you navigate that with the producers and everyone?
Well, if it hit my spirit, it may come out. And then sometimes, I listen, they be like, what, you gonna hug the people all the way out to the parking lot? Like, I literally go out in the audience after the show and greet the people as they're leaving. And almost every time someone says, I see you. Someone says, I'll be watching. Look, someone will say, I was hoping you would sing. And I'll be like, right. Some people want to hear me sing. So that may cause me to sing. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
what's difficult.
We know what that clap meant.
Cheryl, hold on. What? But it is tricky though, y'all, because sometimes it's like, I be like, I don't know who I am. Sometimes I wake up and be like, who am I today? Am I singing? Am I acting? What am I? Like, I was just backstage. Where's she at? The president leaving. She said Effie. She was calling somebody else's name. And I was like, wait. I was like, did you say Effie? And then she was like, no, I was talking about somebody else. But for my brain, I'm like, am I singing today? You know? So.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
I didn't mean that.
You knew it was coming.
Sit down. Okay. See, it's these moments right here. And if y'all say sing, shoot, I better get to singing. That's what we can say.
Yes.
But I'm a host today, y'all. Well, an interviewee. I don't know. Wait, okay. See, I'm confused. Am I talking? What you want me to do?
I mean, look, you said something and it made me think of I Am Changing. So I'm not.
You want to sing I'm Changing?
That's my song. Spotlight, I'm changing. I got this. You got some.
I ain't singing.
Spotlight. Just throwing things out there. They literally said anything, girl, anything. You can sing anything.
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. See, I got to switch from talk show. Like, okay, sing something. I'm changing. I don't think I'm changing like that, but.
Spotlight, whatever you want. You can give us a Christmas song. That voice?
Okay.
And
I gotta get to the quick part. And I am telling you, I'm not going away. You're the best man I ever know. There's no way I could ever go. No, there's no way. No way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. I wanna be free. I'm saying, and you, you're gonna love me.
oh my God. Oh my God, that was amazing. No, we're hosting just a little, you're back in host mode for just a couple more seconds. But oh my God.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I leave now?
No.
Y'all want me to keep talking?
No. The fact that you were like, okay, and that happened.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So to answer,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So to answer your question, this is very much like the show. Some people are like, okay, sing, okay, then I start singing. Okay, and then we go back to talking. Then sometimes I pull a mic from my chair and then start singing again. So it varies, you know, but that's what I come from. A singing background. This is what I do at home. And even at the show, like, there's instruments in the studio, right? That represents my home. You know, I have all of these instruments. I can't play none of them, but I have, you know, it's a reflection of what I do. Yeah. And so musicians will come in and they wake the instruments up and we sing. So when my family's there, that's how we communicate through song. Yeah. And if we're not singing, we talking. And everybody's family, so that's where all of this comes from. So for me, it's just simply just who I am or how I am and where I come from, you know?
It's just in there, and it's amazing.
Praise God. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
And so season 4 is upon us soon, right? When? Where? What can you tell us about what is to come with this new season and how you're just framing your whole mind around what you're going to do next? Because it's been amazing up until now.
Wow, thank you so much. Well, first of all, I'm so grateful. I'm still processing here in season 4. Even you saying, I'm like, wow, season 4. But again, it'll reflect life, where I am, what I've experienced, what I'm intrigued by. I'm a very curious person. My mother, stop asking about everything. I just did Graham like that. I was like, Graham, why is this? And he's like, oh God, here she goes. So when the guests sit in the chair, it's like I get to kind of live life through them. And I love hearing about your interests, what you're into, who you are, because that's what drives me. That's what inspires me. Whatever you're into, well, I'm into it because you're into it. I want to learn from everyone. And so I've met so many people throughout the summer, which is why I love that part. As an artist, you know, our artistry it comes from living, you know? So I feel like the show will reflect that. And then, you know, bits and pieces of the previous seasons, but we want to grow. Yeah. You know, I hate limits. I can't stand limits. And I can't. So it's like, I like progress and to continue to excel. Yeah. And it's like, you know, so we're going to see just how far God takes us. Yes. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
And will we be getting some more of your life? Oh. You have sprinkled in just some little bits and pieces of your world these days. And so we're just wondering, is that going to continue into season 4?
Okay, yes, but I hear this a lot. And I'm glad I could say this right here. Being a person who once was the person being interviewed on a show and now being the host of the show, I want you to have your moment and allow the guests to talk about them. Yeah. And I know I should add a little more of Jennifer in it, but I want you to have your moment. So that's something that I want to work on, you know, because I've lived a lot of life and I want to share that. And again, in it is testimonies, it's experiences and all those things. And I know people watch for that purpose too. But my thought is always like, no, this is your moment. I create this platform for you to have your moment. I've been blessed to have enough, and I want to be here to cheer your moment on. Yeah. Not saying I don't want to share my story. I feel like I'm an open book, but I'm open, you know? And while the show is happening, life is happening. So I want the show to continue to reflect my life and others as well. Yeah.
Well, we'll be watching for all of it, I do believe.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank you. Thank you.
This has been such an honor. I am so happy to have been here and have this time with you. I have to tell you, I enjoy living under your spotlight. I do. I knew I was going to say that, but I didn't know I was going to feel it when I said it. So thank you so much, and thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Stephanie and Floyd and MVAAFF for being here.
Thank you.
And she sang, like I said, y'all. She sang. Thank you.
Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for coming out to see us and me, and you are amazing.